Welcome back to Bryan Leonard's MLB breakdown here on Wednesday. Hope everybody had a nice Cinco de Mayo. Everybody got home safe and healthy. And let's get to the baseball card here on Wednesday. A couple of games I want to talk about. The first game I'm going to look at here is Boston at Detroit. Sonny Gray is back for Boston. He's been injured, came back. The coaching staff has already said they're going to limit his pitches in this game. So he's probably going to only go, I would guess, 4 innings here, which means the Boston bullpen is going to be out there for a little bit longer. Detroit's going with Flaherty on the mound, a pitcher who's struggled so far this season. I think we're going to go a higher scoring game here. With Gray out there coming back from injury, you never know what you're going to get there. And with him in a limited capacity, that's more chances for some of the lesser bullpen arms to be out there on the mound. Detroit, even though this is a pretty good pitcher's ballpark in Detroit, we're not asking for too much here. We're looking at 8.5. We get 9 runs. We're going to get ourselves a victory here. Flaherty, as I mentioned, has not pitched well. And because of what's going on in the Detroit pitching staff, he needs to go long today. Skubal out, possibly out for the season, out at least the next 2-3 months. That really is a killer for this team. I thought it would affect him yesterday, and it did. They had to go up against Boston. Boston broke out a little bit offensively lately, so I think they're going to have some success. Detroit's bullpen is going to be called on here. They've already been called on a lot this week. They're going to be called on even more because yesterday, obviously, their starting pitcher got thrown out of the game early. He went basically 3 innings when they needed him in there a long time. Gave up the 2 homers, and they said he tried to hit the batter. If it had been a different pitcher, maybe it wouldn't have been so drastic, but he's got a bad reputation. We all remember when he tried to hurt his own catcher last year. So it's a situation for me where Flaherty's going to be in the game for at least 90, maybe 100 pitches. Normally I wouldn't care as much, but he's getting older and he's really struggling this year. So Detroit's going to have to wait a long time to go to that bullpen. That gives Boston a really good chance to score. If you like the Boston team total over, I wouldn't have any problem with that. But I think the 2 teams here will hit each other very well. And I like the over 8.5 in this one. Up on the site right now, at Wager Talk, I've got my top play in the NHL. That's for sale right now. Also have my top baseball play up for seasonal clients and full service play. I also have my top NBA play up there as well. NBA has been terrific thus far, but I'm not selling that at all unless you're a longtime subscriber or you've got an extended package. What you can do if you want our baseball plays, it's over at Sports Memo. We use Sports Memo as another site that we have been around for a long time. And you can get today's plays over there for only $7. So if you want my baseball play today, and I'm number 1 in Wager Talk history in baseball net profit, if you want to buy that, you get it for $7 over at sportsmemo.com. Or if you want to get the daily and get all 3 plays, you can get that up on the site, as well as terrific deals. They got deals, season deals, yearly deals, as well as short-term deals. So to be totally honest with you, and you've been watching these videos, we have not been on a good run this week in baseball. Looking to turn it around here. I think we do so on today's card. All right, let's get back to the second game I want to talk about, and that's the game that I lost for my clients yesterday. I had Washington against Minnesota. I didn't want Minnesota on the road. Washington at home with a guy who had been pitching pretty well as of late did not show up yesterday. It was another bad outing there. Yes, the Washington hitters have slumped a little bit lately, but do we really want Bailey over as a road favorite in the 130 range here? I'm even seeing a couple of 140s out there for Minnesota. No, I don't want to play Minnesota as a road favorite in this range. Yeah, he's going against Michael Mikolas. Mikolas could be the worst pitcher in Major League Baseball right now. But he is pitching at home. And he's pitching against a Minnesota lineup that I'm not a big believer in. Walner's one of the best hitters on this team, and he's done nothing, not a single thing all season long. Not a big believer in Minnesota right now, and there's no way I'm going to lay a 130, 140 with Minnesota on the road against any Major League Baseball pitcher, and that includes Michael Mikolas. So, yes, he'll give up some runs. The total in this game is 9.5. That's pretty high for a game in Washington, but I think Washington will get to Minnesota and over. Give me the underdog, Washington Nationals, plus we're looking at anywhere from plus 110 to plus 120. Let's call it 115. Let's just keep it at 115. I'll take Washington plus 115. I'll also take the Boston game over the 8.5 at basically minus 105 in most places. So that'll be our two plays for today. Let's turn this around for you. I appreciate everybody checking in. We'll be back the next 2 days, Thursday and Friday. I don't do this on Saturday, but we do the Total Basis show Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern. Usually there's three of us. There's only two of us this week as somebody's on vacation. But we also will be back on Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern because a lot of people have wanted Saturday baseball broken down, and we'll do that, myself and Adam Trigger. So best of luck to everyone, and let's get some winners. We'll talk to you again tomorrow.